categories, one being Best Album Cover.
I like that.
I like it too. I just don't know how I feel. Well, I love it for the photographers and the designers.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know how I feel as an...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Kendrick Lamar had a historic night at the 2025 Grammy Awards as he won a total of 5 Grammys for his hit song, Not Like Us. The song earned him awards for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. This has ignited discussions about the nature of the feud with Drake. While some view Kendrick Lamar's victories as a testament of his lyrical prowess, others perceive his actions as petty, capitalizing on personal attacks to achieve acclaim. The rivalry between Kendrick Lamar and Drake dates back to 2013 but escalated dramatically in 2024. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us is particularly scathing, accusing Drake of predatory behavior.
Bright's too light, Pacers too deep. Like, I'm sick.
It's a Pacers time, man.
Yeah, let him get it. Let him get it. Fuck it. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's cover some music shit. The Grammys have announced 2 new categories, one being Best Album Cover.
I like that.
I like it too. I just don't know how I feel. Well, I love it for the photographers and the designers.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know how I feel as an artist if I win Best Album Cover and don't even get nominated for the music part of that.
Yeah, I wonder if the artist gets a trophy or if that's just the photographer, the artists themselves.
No, it's the crazy part.
The artist would have to give.
I would think so, right?
They would have to.
I would think so.
Both artists.
Yeah,
the recording artist and the visual artist.
Yeah.
The crazy shit is going to be because it's the Grammys. It covers so many different genres of music.
Oh yeah.
Somebody gonna be tight.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it might be some funny eclectic shit with just a water drop. And you just beat everybody else. Niggas gonna be mad as hell.
Well, right this second, all the talk is about Sabrina Carpenter's album cover. We'll get to that in a second too. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the other category that they added, which is Best Traditional Country Album.
I'm a little torn.
They've split it.
I hate it.
They've split the country.
It feels racist a little bit.
Racist as fuck. Thank you.
But it also gives an opportunity for someone to win an award that maybe wouldn't have, because of the inherent racism within country music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who dictates what's traditional country versus country? It's like saying traditional hip hop.
They're splitting the country award album into traditional and contemporary. Right. And people really feel like the only reason why this is done is because of Beyonce.
And
so
Lil Nas X before.
And Lil Nas,
right. So
and
traditional.
Shaboozey.
And the other black girl that's fire.
And the dude that you went and saw, wasn't it Kane Brown?
No, but Kane Brown is traditional.
Maybe like 808s and shit in there. I don't know if I don't know.
Yeah, he tough. But no, I just think it's the more black people coming into the genre.
Yeah.
We putting a little spice and a little oomph in it, and they tight. But again, I think that's whack. I think that you got to embrace the evolution of whatever the music is. You can't pigeonhole it.
Yeah,
because again, that's like saying one of Kanye Dark Twisted Fantasy is not hip hop.
Well, they have segmented hip hop. They have melodic hip hop.
I think all our shit is.
I agree. I think that segmenting up genres like that, we've seen it happen with rock, and rock barely exists as a genre because they segmented it up so much.
And I think some people aren't even thinking about the race angle, although I think it's racist. Lana Del Rey also has a pop album coming out. I mean, a country album coming out, and they don't want everything to get lumped into like country and lose the traditional country sound. What the Recording Academy chief executive said is country music has evolved in a major way over the past decade, with traditional country experiencing a massive resurgence, growing in popularity and volume. Traditional country has a timeless, distinct sound that's inspired generations of musicians throughout the years. It's an important part of the country music story and deserves to be celebrated and recognized with intention. So there's a little part of me that gets that, but there's a big part of it just feels like it's a Confederate flag.
Wipe out.
Fuck
out of here.
It's definitely both, because that was very well written.
No, it was the publicist fly shit.
It was very, very well written.
To justify why? That's it, yo. Like,
although the head of the Grammy boards is not white, I don't think.
Yeah, and I don't think he actually cares about that. I think that's that publicist.
Yo,
it could be.
They got the white power email, right?
It could.
That's my
Whoever the head of the board is, you don't want to lose Nashville.
No,
that's a fact. Yeah.
Nashville is very powerful.
And country music makes a shit ton of money.
It does.
It makes a shit ton of money. Like a lot of bread.
Yeah.
Two things can be true. I get it, and it could be racist.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I totally understand it.
And again, there could be some benefits because again, people that would probably get excluded on the fact that they're black or doing something hip hoppy or whatever
They
in
get the
country, they can still get an award in their genre. So it's not all bad, I don't think.
Although the new award, there's a way that the other one gets awarded. Down. Like I got the real country album.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Real country
Yeah.
award. You got the.
Or you not
the DEI one.
The whites was looking at that farm system that the blacks had going in country.
He was like, "Oh fuck this."
Fuck
A lot of young talent.
The G League.
Them great whites got on Instagram and TikTok. Seeing what some of these 15, 16-year-old blacks was doing. They stopped just looking at Mason Ramsey. It's like, oh shit, we gotta have a meeting, y'all.
Right.
I think it's also going to add like some ageism shit too, though. Because I have a feeling that a lot of the traditional country is going to be old people, and a lot of the
Contemporary
will be young people. So that's kind of a weird thing.
That's
too.
a good point.
That's interesting. I'm thinking now, like how I would feel if they did that with reggae. You know, like because. Like imagine like when dancehall became a craze. If all the roots reggae people were like, "Nah, that ain't reggae. That's something
I'm sure
else."
that did
But
happen.
some of them old head niggas that like some of my workers, they don't like that shit. They look at that shit like some of my older workers that are.
Have you ever hired a citizen?
Think of racist by mistake.
Right.
I'm telling you.
They don't mean to be.
No, a lot of my workers, they older people from the Caribbean, like Guyana and Jamaica and shit like that. They look at
Can't beat an allegation.
No,
Thank
listen,
God you
they
looked
look
out.
at Sean
Yeah.
Paul and them like that shit ain't that. They be
Right.
listening to Bernie
Gregory
Spear and all of that shit.
Yeah.
Like they don't look at that shit like that's traditional reggae.
You let them keep the Walkman while they working. You're so kind.
I got a record player walking.
You idiot, yo. Nah, them niggas don't look at that shit
what
like
a
that.
boss.
So it's the same.
Yeah.
Hey, enough of that Sean Paul, y'all. Let's get to it.
Right. Get busy. You better get busy with them walls.
Get busy.
The niggas that they,
Oh man,
that's a
it's
good
more. Some of my workers.
some of my workers are from the islands.
Okay, I believe you,
Idiot, bro.
I'm repeating what you said. Anyways,
And they're not going to air none of these awards, no way. That's the other funny part.
The traditional
They
country.
put
will.
all this shit. Maybe.
No, they'll air that traditional country.
Traditional.
They'll
That
air that
traditional country award is.
That's mainstream. That's,
Yes.
that's prime time.
Once the Raid family calls up, sorry, buddy, that's getting aired.
Yeah, that's it.
Indeed.
We'll see. Listen, Grammys, I'm just waiting for y'all to follow suit and add the podcast award.
Word.
I don't care about these awards. I don't care about none of these shits.
Then they gonna water that down too.
Great.
It'll be one.
And then flash the camera to me, Gilly,
Charlemagne. Yo, you're an idiot, mother.
Nori, niggas that matter. Fucking Charlemagne. Who else? Rogan will be in there. Theo Vaughn. Schultz might show up. You know what I mean? The podcast award, when they add it, is going to be where the smoke is happening
Shady,
at.
boy.
That's going to be, we're going to bring it back to the Source Awards. We're going to bring it back to...
Yo, you don't
Jersey got something to say.
You don't want your co-hosts all in your videos, dancing.
All in your billboard.
Charlotte.
Did you say all in your billboard?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd put you on the billboard if I thought you could make an impact.
You're so shady. You're so fucking shady. You're such a piece of shit. I love you sometimes. Anywho's.
I love you too, Mel. And I'm talking shit out there for the Mel Hive. I'm kidding. I know how she can make an impact, but that's against the law. You can't.
Pesky HR. Title 9.
Fucking rights.
Title 9, Smile 9. Oh shit.
Women's rights.
Okay. I'm sure there's something else going on. Yeah, Marcus, I'm sure there's something else going on in music. What else is going on?
Do we have
in
any
music?
deep analysis of